Welcome to War Thunder with Subdude. How y'all doing today? Well, Operation S.U.M.M.E.R has been announced. And from the looks of things, aviation's getting a couple of pretty decent little aircraft. Number one is the Arado 196. Excellent choice. Nova 29R. Bravo Zulu, baby. You done a good job on a good model, and now it's finally coming to the game. I'm glad that it is. It's something that Germany kind of needed, and it'll be a premium. A heavily armed premium, by the way. Two 20 millimeters, a 7.92, and another 7.92, as far as I understand. A3 version of the plane, so good. Now, let's go take a look at the USA plane. The USA plane is going to be similar to the FJ4B in that it is a non-premium event plane. The F11F-1 Tiger. This plane is, I would say, the predecessor to the Crusader. And, yeah, good plane. Nice plane to have. 4 sidewinders or rocket pods or bombs of various weights. Good plane. Now, what's probably going to drive people absolutely bats is that it is going to have to, they're going to have to grind out all the modifications to it, just like the FJ4B. VMF 232. I don't care. We're getting a beautiful plane that is going to have pretty good performance at most combat levels that the game produces, even if it will suffer a little bit at altitude. Now, how would I put this plane if I were going to put it in game? I would actually make it regular underneath the F3H2. And over here, where it's going to end up, I would put the Super Tiger. And if you don't know what the Super Tiger is, it's basically the same airframe, stretched a bit with the J52, I think, General Electric engine. And a tremendous amount of more energy. And Mach 2. Mach 2 before any other naval plane in the game. It would outperform everything up until the Phantom E and the EJ. As far as speed goes. Matter of fact, let's take a look real quick. Yeah. It would definitely outperform both of these planes. 1422, it had a top speed of 1480 something. So it could definitely shake and break. And it had the same basic armaments, 4 sidewinders, 4 20 millimeter cannons, applications for bombs, rockets, drop tanks, and with more and more fast movers like we're getting, we need bigger and bigger maps. And with bigger maps, yes, I think drop tanks are going to become necessary because we're going to need these planes to get up off the ground. And if they have to get up off the ground, they're going to be using a lot of fuel. And bigger maps stretch out the distance between the airfields so that it's not so easy to sit there and loiter next to an airfield waiting for somebody to come home with empty tanks, empty guns, and possibly battle damage. I really detest the vultures. But that's besides the point. But we do need to have larger maps because the faster the planes get, the more we need to space out the battlefield. Especially if you want to get to use the full speed capability of your plane. Right now, Phantoms and MiG-21s, they're having to turn and turn and turn. And yeah, once you get into a combat situation, that's one thing. But when you're running out of room on the battlefield because it makes you turn, that's something else completely. Although I have seen somebody fly directly to the edge of the map to avoid an oncoming missile because they blinked out and came back in going the other direction and the missile just completely missed them. So it is advantageous in one aspect, but not so advantageous otherwise. Because when somebody's approaching the edge of the map and you've got somebody following behind, that follower can launch a missile and then pull straight up and wait for the enemy plane to re-emerge and drop right back down on them. Done it myself. All right, this Subdude signing off. Y'all have a pleasant today, a better tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the sky and air realistic on the good maps. Take care, folks.